Hello everybody, welcome to Gunr4sR B Series Championship race in Homestead Miami Speedway. We got about 12 drivers today. I think during the season was more of them, but right now, because of the end of playoffs, then we got a little bit less drivers here. I think we got Eric here, one of the contenders to the title. Hey Eric, how are you?
Doing good, Lucas. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm fine, I'm fine. Uh, Very exciting today about this race. Do you think you're gonna have a chance to fight with these guys?
Yeah, you never know. These guys are pretty fast here. This track has a lot of grip. Um, Probably not on raw speed. You never know what can happen with different strategy, how the yellows fall. Someone has an issue during the race, they won't be able to continue, that kind of thing. Um, we're only racing really Jordan and Brad because Dave is not eligible to win it, so we just got to worry about those two guys all night, see where they're running, what they're doing for strategy, and see what we can do.
Yeah, Brad looked pretty fast in the practice session. Jason is just behind him, and David, I think, holding fourth position right now here in the practice, but I guess he can have some tricks in his sleeves, as always.
Oh
He
yeah,
is
yeah,
he's pretty good in strategy, I guess.
yeah. And we did a pit party earlier, and all three of us were kind of running together. And short run speed, it seems like everybody's kind of about the same. Um, as the tires start to wear a little bit, that's where those other two guys are a lot better than me. They can really keep tires underneath them, not get loose off the corners like I was getting. Um, get a long run like 20 plus laps. That's what's going to happen.
Is the car feels the same loose as a car, the Cup car, or is maybe better grip here with this B class car?
Yeah, it's a little better. It's partially because the B car has a little less horsepower, but I think the big thing is the temperature's way down from what it was in the A series. I think the track temp was up over about 110 degrees here. Not sure what it is right now, but that and this race is going to be run a little bit later. It's in the late afternoon setting, so you're going to have a little bit more grip, not have to worry about tire spin, tires wearing as much as it was for the A Series championship race.
Okay, qualification starting soon. Maybe you bring another driver and we can talk a little bit uh, to find out how
Sure.
they feel before the race start.
Yeah, sure. Let's see what we can get here.
Eric, Lucas, don't mean to interrupt.
Oh,
Just got
hi
some
David.
info here. Track temp 86 degrees.
Oh, actually on my weather ticket is 78 Fahrenheit the air, but I can say track info we got about 86.
Yep. Let's see if we can get Jordan here on the horn here. Just a sec.
Okay.
User was moved to your channel.
Hey Jordan, you got a copy there?
Yes, sir.
Hello Georgia. How are you doing?
Doing pretty good. How about yourself?
Yeah, very good, very good. How you feel today about this track? I saw you fighting for the championship in A series, but unlucky you got some problems. How you feel now?
I'm feeling pretty good about this car. It's a little on the tight side. I wish it was just a hair looser, but I don't wish it was the A car loose. That's for sure. But I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see and kind of play it by ear, really.
Okay. Um, the track, you know, definitely, because that's always probably finishing on this point. But Do you think Brad is a good contender to be a champion today? As a rookie, I think first season with us here.
Yeah, I think he's done pretty good for the majority of the races that I've ran with him. Usually almost every room that he's been in, he's been pretty quick. So, I mean, I haven't ever had any problems, and I'm comfortable racing around him. He races pretty clean. Like I said, he's pretty fast, and he's got a good 10th on me right now, so he's gonna be tough competition here.
Okay. Thanks, Jordan, for coming here today, and I wish you all the best.
Thank you, sir.
Eric, can we have
User
anybody
was moved out
else?
of your channel.
Anyone who's David there or
Let's
Brad?
Let's grab Brad here, see if we can get hold of him here.
Okay.
User was moved to your channel.
Yeah, Brad Lane, you got a copy here?
Yes, sir, I do.
Hello, Brad. How are you?
Hey, Lucas, how you doing, man?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm very good. Just waiting to find out who's going to be a champion today. How you feel here on this track?
Man, confidence is pretty good. I'm a little nervous, though. I'd like to see the green flag drop, but I just want to say congratulations to the other three championship drivers as well, and wish everybody good luck.
Yeah, you got a pretty good season as a rookie season with us. Do you think you can steer the pot today here?
Yeah, I think so. I've had good qualifying speed, good short run speed. The long run speed's been kind of tapered off. I'm trying to hang with guys like Jordan and David and Eric and Todd Cray, but hopefully we can do some different pit strategy and hang with these guys.
Okay, then have a good luck, and I see you at the end of the race.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Cheers.
User was moved out of your channel.
I'm bringing David now.
User was moved to your channel.
David Kamara, you got a copy there?
Yep.
Hello, David. How are you?
Good. And you, Lucas?
Yeah, I'm very good. You are just our new champion in A Series. Are you still nervous about this race?
Say it again.
You are the champion in A Series. Then, do you think you still can manage to be somewhere on top here?
Yeah, I don't see any reason why not. Of course, Jordan's going to be the favorite, and Todd right after him. But interesting what would have happened in the A series if Jordan hadn't wrecked. But yeah, I think I can keep up with him.
Do you feel this car is better on holding on track than the A Series car?
Yeah, it's a little more stable, but I like the A series better because you have to drive it. You have to drive this too, but it pushes a little more than the A car does. You can manipulate the A car to get around the corner a little better than you can this one, but very comparable. We'll see what happens.
Oh, very good. I know the rules in Gunner's leagues is you cannot be a champion twice, and you are just holding the A Series champion. But anyway, I wish you all the best during this race, and I hope you will be somewhere on top.
Thank you.
Thank you.
User was moved out of your channel.
Okay, Eric. I think the qualification going to start soon. Anything else we can add here before the race begin?
No, not really much. Should be a good race for the fans out there. These we don't have too many cautions here, but a lot of good hard racing. It should be fun to see different strategies and who's going along on pit stops and all that. So it should be a fun race to watch.
Yeah, how many pit stop you predicting? If
Uh,
all the race will be green flag race.
if it goes green all the way, you'll have to stop at least twice for fuel. There
Okay.
might be some guys might stop 3 times just to get fresh tires. But my projection is about 35 laps on a tank of fuel.
Okay, we're driving today 100 laps, then it's about 2 stops, yeah. Well, I wanted to say it. Okay. I hope there will be green flag race today, because that's always exciting to see the strategies going on. Yeah, that's good to see so many drivers. I mean, it's not like when the server was open, but it's still 12 drivers here. That's pretty good number.
Yep.
Let
I'm
us-
gonna get ready for qualifying here. So good luck in the broadcast booth.
Okay, good luck for you and good luck to everybody. And I see you after the race.
Good luck, Eric.
Yep. Thanks, guys.
User left
And
your channel.
Lucas, we do have a minor announcement. Billy Walters will be doing a start and park. He's going to run 1 lap in memory of his brother who he lost this season.
Okay.
Also, I will be doing a 1 lap start and park because I'm one-handed tonight after surgery Monday morning. So
I heard that. Then you just coming for participation, for attendance, yes?
yeah, just call me selfish.
Nah, nah. You probably run. I didn't follow these B series races, and I'm not really sure how everybody was doing there and what the participation in the races was. But I saw you in tracks and I saw you in A series. We was running pretty close. Then I know you could do this good here as well.
Well, I'm not very good, but I do love doing it. So I'm here every week. I think I missed 1 truck series race this year, and that was it. So
I think
I'm hammering it every week.
yeah, I think I missed one race as well. I'm not sure. I'm not pretty sure, but I think one I couldn't be there, and but rest of them I always track is my favorite series. And when B series was running Tuesdays, I could compete in this, but right now because they swap here and A series is Tuesday, B series is Thursday, then I'm just can't take 2 nights off. Actually 3 with the tracks.
And with the time change where you live,
Yeah,
it's got to be difficult for you.
yeah, it's a little bit tough, but yeah, I like to race. The guys racing very good. The guys racing clean. At least they want to race very clean. And many races we got very nice, all the way green flag. Then I hope it's gonna be like that today as well.
We definitely have a good bunch of drivers here. They know car control. They race in packs, and they know how to hold the line. So our last 3 A series races were green flag all the way, and I expect this one to be the same.
Yeah, I hope that too. What else? Before the practice, before the qualification starts, we got the Brad on a first place here with the fastest time, and later is Jordan. After Jordan is Glenn. And then David on a 4th position and Jason on a 5th. Then I think the guy's gonna keep this fast pace during the... They're very close because the Brad on the 1st place is 31,391 and Jason on the 5th is 31,587. Then they are just splitting like 0 to 10s, not more. They are very close. Well, I think qualification going to start. You're gonna compete. You're gonna go in qualification or just starting race for 1 lap. Okay, qualification starts. Maybe we're going to...
And we have open qualifying here.
Yeah.
Everybody out on the track at once.
Yes, open qualify as in A series. Let's see what Jordan going to do. Going to check if we can see if he is going to score the best time. He was pretty quick during the whole season. I expect him to be in top 5 definitely, if not top 3. Maybe even he's going to have a pole here. But we have to remember that Brad is very quick as well.
I got to see Brad going away from me pretty much all season. Yeah, he's fast.
Oh, he's just taking 1 lap and quickly going back to the pit lane for new tires and go again, probably. I don't see what his time is. 31,560.
Lane with a 294.
Yeah, looks like a Brad is again the fastest one here.
Over a tenth and a half faster than Camara.
Yeah.
And they're back in for new tires and out.
Yeah, he's going out. David's going out too. Third position got a Patrick Desaunier. And Eric
Patrick's
is on
quick too.
4.
He can surprise you. Pull out a fast lap.
Okay. Got the Brad driving. His second lap, I guess.
All right.
Oh,
Here
hit
comes
the wall.
Brad. Oh yeah.
He just hit the wall. Okay, he's just pushing very fast. But
And
he's
Patrick
still first.
did not improve on his time. Has dropped to 4th. Jordan up to 3rd with a 5:08.
We got a Jordan going out again. He's going to try to put some time, better time at least than David. But I have to say I'm really surprised our rookie Brad is really, really fast.
Somebody's
today.
going to have to drop a really fast lap to beat that 294.
Yeah. Okay, let's find out what time it's going to put.
We have 1:15
Jordan?
left in qualifying, so we're only going to get another lap or so in.
No, Jordan didn't improve. Still on a 3rd position. What about David? Is going yet again. And Jordan as well. Brad is on a track. Is he going to improve his lap time? No. He is 295, but he did like 338 and he didn't improve. But this
And
first lap is
to
very good.
Solnier, no improvements.
Okay.
Kamara's coming around. No improvement. I have a feeling this is going to be it, gentlemen.
You think the Brad on pole. That's our rookie just stealing everything from the guys, regular guys. Who was fighting here? Do you remember who was fighting here last year for the championship? It was the same as A class, Jordan. Yeah, it was Todd as well, but Todd in this race is not fighting for championship because he
won the A Series.
Yeah. Who? Todd?
Well,
No.
congratulations, Brad. Nice time, 31.294.
Yeah. That's very good time. David second, Jordan is third, and Patrick fourth, and Glenn Stanley is still the fifth position from Eric.
Right at the last second.
Yeah. Let me play here. Before we start, I got some screens for the reviewers. Then after 6 rounds, we are in round 4. After 6 races, we are in a 7 race Homestead, which is round of 4. And from these 4 drivers, we're gonna have a champion. It's a Brad Lane with number 10, who is just right now sitting on a pole. Big chance for beating the usual guys. Eric Shirek with number 22 is on 6th position, if I remember well. Jordan, he didn't manage to pass David. Then he got a good chance to stay in front, and David is on a 2nd place today, but he is holding the championship in A Series. Then he is going to be a little bit less feisty today, I guess. Let's follow Brad, who's still not on the track. Oh no, yeah, he's here. Put Brad here. The guys got the briefing now from Eric. And any minute, any second now, they going to go for the warm-up lap. Almost everybody on the track right now. And here's a face car moving out, and the guys follow 2 by 2.
All right, Lucas. I'm going to say goodbye to you for a lap and a half or so here.
Okay, I see you soon. Opening lap, warming up lap is right now on, and the guys preparing to start the race. Some drivers just going like David to just go around the track to get the participation here. And after that, after the pit pace car going in back to the pit, the race going to start? And
Green, green,
we got a
green.
green flag now. 100 laps here on this track. Oh, I see already Eric struggling a little bit behind number. I can't see it right now. It's Jason Millis. No, not Jason Millis. Jason Millis is number 35. Eric is behind Patrick. Then we got Brad on the front, and 76 is Jason Transel. After him is David, and after David is Glenn. Not much change. Patrick is on the 5th position, and just after Patrick is Todd Gray. Don't know what's happened to. I don't know what's happened to Eric. He just dropped from 6 to 7. You can see. I saw him braking behind the car in front. That was probably Patrick, if I remember well. And right now the race changing to the long snake. They're driving pretty close. So far, Brad is on a lead, but I guess Jordan is going to catch up with him and gonna hang behind on his tail.
Eric's a smart driver. I think he's just taking it easy, saving his tires. He's looking at long runs.
Yeah, but I saw Eric was struggling behind one driver. I'm not really sure it was Patrick. I think that was a Patrick who just a little bit slowed him down, who just got a little bit slow start, and Eric, because of that, just stayed a little bit behind.
Well, it's a 100-lap race. You know, at lap 1, you can give up, 2-3 spots. You can get those back. It's not a big deal.
Yes, definitely. Now is Todd sitting on a tail, Eric's tail, and he got a little bit gap with to Patrick Desagnier. But they are driving pretty close. Everybody are close here. I think that the
top 3 you can throw a blanket over, right?
Yeah. These cars are pretty fast. They're doing like 280 miles an hour, or even 290. Almost 300 miles an hour. Brad got.
Or is that kilometers an hour there, Lucas?
Oh, maybe kilometers. Yeah, definitely. I must have the tickers with the metric system.
Yeah, they're dropping into turn 1 about 185, 186 right now. These cars are pretty fast for not having the
Let's check what David's doing. David's sitting just behind Jordan, and Jordan sitting just behind Brad. Brad is a big surprise here.
Yeah. He's had speed every race, and he's been consistent, very consistent.
I think when he knew about this, he got a shot for the championship here. Then he practiced a lot. He said he got a good speed in an interview. He said he got a good qualification speed, good pacing speed. Then I guess he can really fight here to the end.
And it looks like we have 21 Todd Gray trying to make a move around the 22 with Eric Shearer. Bad news for position. Oh, slipped in behind him. Let it go.
Yeah, Eric taking it a little bit higher. It's probably sitting on this higher line a little bit more comfortable.
Keeping that round up to keep the speed going on the straights.
Yeah, I think saving the tires as well. Todd is just sitting behind him and looking for opportunity to get below him. But it's not like he's just there on his left
Looks
corner.
like right. It looks like what he's trying to do is just come out, poke out from behind him, get some air in that front, get that car to turn. Because he looks like he's driving it in deeper, and he's able to hold it down there, but he's not able to get on the gas as soon as Eric.
Yeah, probably his exit from the corner is slower than Eric's. Eric's managed to go a little bit faster than him on the straight. Yeah, that's lane on a track maybe beneficial somehow.
Right. Looks like the top three are starting to spread out now. Starting to get some gaps for second, third.
Yeah.
It's like Stanley's starting to reel in Camara there.
Yeah, Camara's just falling behind Jordan a little bit, and I see Brad is just comfortable to hold on in front. Let's check the view from behind. Yeah, Jordan is falling behind, and the gap between Jordan and David is getting bigger as well.
Looks like Glenn is starting to reel in Camara there.
Yeah, Glenn's sitting on a bumper, David's bumper. It's just looking for an opportunity to get closer and probably lower and overtake him.
I don't want to say what Dave's thinking here, but it's got to be making him a little nervous that he's got a mirror full of Glenn Stanley right now.
Oh, they are very close.
Glenn hasn't been with us all year. He's had work issues. We'll just call it that. But he's pretty decent. He can drive a race car.
Yeah, that's for now. We can just think about this as just guys racing. But really, if you're sitting in a car, that's a real speed there. And you really have to manage this car who's just moving up and down. Sometimes the rear end just losing a bit and you have to correct it. You have to come back. Yeah, the guys definitely have to fight the cars. Looks like Glenn looking in outside of David, but he's still staying behind. Very close.
He's not pushing the issue right now.
Yeah, but he's very close. He's just looking for it all the time.
Yeah, Camara's got a mirror full. Now, I don't want to jinx it here, but we're at lap 17. This has got a green flag feel to it. And I probably did just jinx it right there.
Now, there is Patrick joining them. Patrick is sitting on a Glenn bumper. That means David is going very slow, let's say, because it's just guys starting gathering behind him. I think he just want to save the tires for longer stints.
I think so. Because we're about halfway through the tire run here, fuel load, excuse me. I'm only running 70% fuel load for these cars, which tends to make them a little tight to start off with. But I kind of like it that way. I'm just weird that way, I guess. I don't know.
Looks like Jason Millis is just behind Eric. He overtakes Todd. Oh, he's beside him in a corner. They are side by side. Looks like Jason got the faster speed. But he's losing on a straight. He's not so quick to finish the overtaking. Let's see from his car. He's just sitting just behind.
Yeah, these three guys are tight here.
Oh, Eric is going very high. He's just holding this high line, and I think he's really comfortable with that. The speed must be really good now.
We've got three guys fighting for the same spot here, so
yeah,
this might be something to watch for a little while.
Yeah,
looks like Brad's starting to check out. And looks like Glenn Stanley's finally gotten around Camara.
Yeah, that's another one. Yeah, Glenn passed David Camara already. And he's just closing on Jordan.
Well, looks like Patrick's starting to size him up now.
Yeah, looks like we got the leader. Later is a larger group of 4. And after this is a group of 3. The larger group of 4, Jordan, Glenn, David and Patrick. And then is a gap is Eric, Jason and Todd. Let's say the Reggie is just taking it easy and just he got the I think he got the already contact with the wall because his right so let's check his right side, right front is a little bit crooked.
Oh,
bent.
That's the way my A car looked after about 6 laps last week.
Okay.
I was hard in the wall 3 times by lap 6. It wasn't pretty.
Is Billy still racing? Yeah, he got the same thing.
He did the starting part just like I did.
He's still going. He's with Randy right now. Randy just overtake him. He's going, but he's got already contact with the wall as well because I see the right side, right quarter panel is
excellent.
bent.
At least still out there. Excellent.
Yeah.
Good to see.
Let's come back to Jordan. Oh, it's a big gap between Jordan and Brad. Brad is comfortably in front.
Yeah, Brad's checked out.
We got the Glenn pushing on Jordan all the time. They are just basically bumper to bumper. David is falling behind again. Behind Glenn. Patrick is sitting on his back. Look like Glenn making a move on Jordan. Yeah, man. He going to pass him.
And well, not yet.
Oh, contact! Oh, there was a little contact.
That was very close. Jason can't be pleased about that.
Jordan
if he gets through his bumper. Ooh.
Yeah, but I don't see any damage or anything. Probably they just scratch.
I don't think they touched.
They are close.
It's a good thing I was able to cap him a little bit. He might rub the back. That was close.
Jordan got the Superman pain scheme. Maybe going to overtake him. Over. Then we got now group of... Brad is very comfortably on the front. Glenn and Jordan driving together, and then Patrick trying to overtake David.
And we've flagged pit stops. And like an idiot, like Jordan, Jason, 35 and 36, confused.
Then what, we lapped 29. I think what Eric said, it was like 35 laps on a single fuel run. Then it's close to think about this to get into the pit lane soon. It's a really big distance behind between the Brad and Glenn. Oh, well, they got a really long to catch Brad. Brad is very comfortable here. That's what we was predicting. He's just driving absolutely stunning today.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to go on a two-stop strategy here.
Yeah.
He's going to come in at anywhere between 33 and 35. It looks like.
I don't see. They right now they are just going about 2 seconds slower.
Looks like Stanley's going to be coming in for a pit. He's probably on a two-stop strategy.
Yeah, Stanley is just beating right now, and behind him is Todd.
There's Cray.
Yeah, Todd Cray is just behind him.
Reggie Packard coming out of the pits right now. And I have a feeling Randy Collins is going to push this to the limit, come into the pits on fuel, because that's just what he does.
We got the David Camara and Patrick as well pitting now. But Brad is still on track. In pit lane we got the David and Patrick, and not seeing if there is somebody else. I think someone is in a pit lane, but that's probably your car.
That would be me, yes.
And they leaving.
I'm
David Camara in front of Patrick. They live very close to each other. David coming just behind Todd. But
And
Glenn...
here comes the leader. Brad's in the pits right now. And Eric right in behind him. That's 1-2 in the pits. Let's see where this all shakes out now.
Eric was second for now. Just behind the Brad. And I guess they got a little bit distance between each other. Then definitely Brad going to leave first.
Randy Collins has
Yeah.
inherited third.
Brad is leaving.
He is the last man out on this tank of fuel.
I think he pit before because he was rather far away. For some reason he pit because I see here on the list he got a
true.
1 pit stop.
He's got damage right front. But he has inherited the lead.
Then Eric came out 9, while Brad is 4.
If a caution comes out right now, Collins is sitting pretty.
Yeah. We hope it's not gonna happen, but definitely Randy is he's doing the laps like Brad before pit stop. About 33 seconds a lap, 33 and 7 he's pitting now. If he managed to... Oh, he's losing the car. For some reason, I think he got the damage in front. Oh.
Oh, and he spun it again.
Not sure what's going on here, but definitely some problems with this car.
Well, in all that situation there during green flag pit stops, Jason Mullis comes out first
yes,
with a huge lead.
He's in front. Behind him is Todd Gray, but we can see him, but it's only almost like a front stretch length of the gap between.
Jason was one of the first few cars to come in for pit stops, so he's on slightly older tires, not that much older. But they're gonna track him down.
But we got the Todd just behind him, and then is Brad. Then right now, if we looking championship wise, Brad is still in lead. Brad is still a champion if he's coming to the end of the race on this position like right now.
And we got Jordan right in behind him.
Yeah, Jordan is right behind him, and
David Camara, not eligible, but we'll call him anyway. He's in behind Jordan. And let's see, Eric is back at 8th
Eric
right
is
now.
back at the 8th position. But yeah, it can happen. Anything here, actually.
Hey, we got 60 more to go.
Yeah, but looks like the Patrick just overtake him in a pit, and now is comfortably in a larger gap in front of him. I think Eric is just trying to be as much consistent as possible, as don't use these tires too much and keep driving, keep turning the laps.
Keep turning the laps, keep logging laps, keep it out of the wall, keep the fenders on it. That's what I try to do.
And wait for the anything. Right now is a Brad overtaking Todd Gray and putting Todd Gray between him and Jordan, but Jordan is following him and Todd is giving a room for overtaking. A pretty good race, pretty good fight here, even if we think is looking at this as a slow fight, but these guys driving really quick. What David Camara doing? Yeah, he's just sitting behind them in a small distance, and Glenn Stanley is coming on his back now.
Sitting back in 5th. Just biding his time.
But I have to say, the distance, you remember I was telling you how the Jason Mills got the whole front stretch length of the distance
They're tracking him down.
Right now it's a less than half.
They're reeling him in.
It's definitely his tires getting wear, and he's not so quick. He's still doing 32, almost 33, 32 987. The last
Those
lap.
are some pretty quick laps for
Look,
15 lap tires.
look how they're closing to each other. Brad is
Yeah, but
catching
they're-
up
yeah.
very quick right now.
They're starting to chew into that lead real big.
Oh, what lap they was speeding? It's about 36, 35, 36, I guess. Let's check. Pit
And I
stop
think
on lap
and
34.
here's pass for the lead.
Brad was speeding at lap 34.
And I
and
believe
Eric
Jason
34.
was in at 29 or 30.
Jason was lap 27 in pit.
27. Okay.
Yes.
I thought he was in before 30. Thought so.
Yeah, 27. He pit lap 27, and yeah. Eric with Brad at the same lap 34.
Jason's starting to lose positions here, and Brad's starting to back out front and just gapping people now.
Yeah, he's not really holding on here. Just have to just give a place for people to overtake him inside. That's not really like a fast lane to just stay by the wall. That's definitely taking his time every lap.
It's tough running it up against that wall. It's really tough. It's tough running it up there lap after lap and keeping it out.
They catching up Reggie, who is lap down. I think is maybe not lap down yet, but it will be pretty quick. I think Randy parked the car. Is not he's not coming out anymore. Then what we got here? Reggie is still on a lead lap, but Brad is catching up. It's gonna put him on a lap down soon. Everybody on the lead lap now. There's actually no one here staying is a lap down.
Everybody on the track's on the lead now.
Yeah. Reggie Packard is one who gonna be lap. Let's check how the Jordan C and so following Brad. That's the view from his car. Because behind Jordan is Todd Gray, but it's some distance, just like halfway, half front stretch distance.
And this is what older tires, 7, 8, 9 lap older tires will do to you.
Yes.
Jason Mullis, who had that huge lead, is now 6th.
Yeah, David Camara is closer to Todd right now, and just behind David is Glenn. They are driving very close to each other here. The 21, 72, 25 and 35, it's a group of cars driving together. Then I think Eric is catching up Patrick. Maybe it's not really close, but close enough to catch a draft and catch up with him. It's just less than a second behind him. Less than a second and improving. Then we can see maybe improvement from Eric, position or two.
I can see Tensills just doesn't want to let Lane go, but I don't think he's got a choice. I think just Brad's just faster. He's owning this track right now. I don't think anybody's got an answer for Brad tonight.
Yeah, Brad is pretty good today. Oh, I'm just on Todd car and he just touched the wall. I'm not really sure if... yeah, David just took this opportunity to overtake him. And Glenn is just itching to beat next one. Ooh, close. I think Glenn was thinking he's going to go close to the wall into this gap what Todd left him, but nope, that wasn't gap for him. And it was very close to contact. I think Glenn is going to take it. If not now, then definitely soon.
Wow, I've just been watching Brad for the last 2 laps, and he is just being so consistent, running 2 lanes up into 1 and 2, and about 2.5 lanes up in 3 and 4. And he's running on 25 lap tires right now. At this point, I'd probably be 2 lanes from the wall, trying to keep my speed up, and he's just keeping it plastered right down on the bottom, just running wonderful laps. That's why he's smoking these guys. I need to learn from this guy.
This guy got the speed tonight. This guy got some wings behind him.
Something is going to have to happen for him to lose this race.
Yeah, definitely if that's gonna keep going that way, then soon, I predict around lap 70, people start to pit.
He's stinking up the joint. He's turning this into a snooze fest. This is his if he wants it. Let's see if we can get around Reggie here.
Yeah, he's coming quickly and it's going outside.
Reggie's
very quick. Very quick. Well, Jordan is just past Glenn quickly. Let's find out now. Is David taking the way outside? Inside actually. Oh, it's a contact! Oh my! No caution. How
And
they
he
managed
saved
to
it. How
save
did he
it?
save that? That was nice. Wow.
Check it again.
That was impressive.
Oh, David was very close, and I think Glenn didn't know what to do. He was actually wanted to enter the corner. Let's to see again from the Glenn position. Ah, nice save. Beautiful save. Even he didn't hit the wall.
Yeah, it looked like Glenn was doing a high entry into the corner, and Dave was just under him and didn't know it.
Yeah.
Glenn just did know it, but that was a beautiful save. No caution.
No caution, no. And I don't think David don't have a damage. He hit Glenn. Glenn got the damage in the left side of the car, left front side, and the whole bonnet. Oh, David is pitting. David is pitting.
Yeah, and I
As
do
a-
not see any damage on it.
Oh,
he's
spin.
getting sideways.
Oh,
Oh, that's going to cost him some time in the pits right there. That'll be a penalty.
definitely.
And he did hit the pit wall.
What is that? Stop and go, I guess.
Unsafe pit entrance. That could be held for 15. I'm not sure.
Patrick is pitting as well. Who else? Let's go to pit lane. I don't see anybody now going to pit yet. Just those two drivers. I guess David will hit pit again for serving the penalty. Not really sure. Patrick left with David.
Well, if he has to serve a penalty, that's pretty much going to kill him.
Number 10 is pitting now.
Unless there's cautions, then he'd get his lap back.
Number 10 pitting, number 36 pitting, and number 25 as well. Looks like all three leading cars pitting right now, even before lap 70. Looks like they're going to do 36, 33 laps last stint. Let's see who's gonna leave the pit lane first. I guess Brad is going to be... He's off. And Jordan just behind him. Glenn is taking him a while. Jason. Jason leaving now.
And the 22 Barrett Shearer has inherited the lead, but he still has to pit.
Reggie Packard is on a pit lane now. Yeah, Eric is leading. I think he's gonna go another lap or two to get the fresher tires at the end, but Brad is just behind him. He
is going to lose some time on those old tires.
Yeah.
They're just going to eat him up.
Cannot even pit right now. Being on outside lane, it's not really easy to pit that way. But looks like he's going.
He's got his strategy, and he's got to stick to it now. He's got to stay out there as long as possible and hope for a caution. Trust me, it's a strategy I've used many times in this league, and it's not worked out so well.
Yeah, sometimes he's
sometimes it works.
Sometimes
here he comes. Here he comes.
Yeah.
Sometimes it works. I've stolen a couple of stage wins in the A Series doing that.
Yes, I was trying to do this as well, but I was afraid about this. It's, the green will be on all the time, and
yeah, it's also tougher in the B Series. You have less fuel, 5% less fuel, shorter races, which it turns out that your fuel runs, pretty much everybody can make the stage. So trying to save fuel in this league is almost useless.
And we got the Brad, Jordan, Jason, and Todd driving together. Then is a large gap and is Patrick behind them. And then is 72 on... okay, I didn't notice if he pit again. Let me check on the list. Looks like not.
I don't believe so. He's in
No.
7th right now.
No, he was in a pit. He was in a pit on lap 64. And he didn't go to the pit again. Then definitely nothing happened here.
Well, with green flag stops cycling through, we've got, go figure, number 10 in the lead, and Jordan Tanzel, number 36, in behind him in second.
Yes, Jordan driving second, Todd driving third. I think Todd is not pushing so hard like in A Series, where he was hoping for at least trying to win championship there, but here...
Well, we already had the sponsor of the A Series win that series. It would be kind of odd for the sponsor of this series to win this series. So I don't think so. That's why Todd pulled himself out. So...
yeah. Well, I think he hoped for the A Series more than for B Series.
Yeah, but he was good in this one. He was just doing nothing but winning here.
Was he a winner last year in B Series? I think Jordan took the win in A Series, and Todd. Let me check here, but I'm pretty sure Todd was fighting for the championship in B Series last year. Just quick look.
I couldn't tell you. I was concentrating more on the Truck Series last year. I had all my concentration there. I mean, I was running the A and B Series, but I was just here getting seat time.
Just checking this on iPad here, but let me check by picture. Because definitely there was a fight there. It was in Homestead last year. Was a Glenn, Todd, and Eric and David. And who took the victory? I think it was Todd. Pretty sure that was Todd. But looks like here is not the case. Here is the Brad case. Brad is leading and he's not gonna give up unless something going to happen. I don't know, nail on a racetrack or...
Like I said, something's got to happen. Accident, something.
Yeah, it was one very close, but safe.
But right now, top five's Brad Lane, and whoop, went the wrong way. And then we got Jordan in second, Todd Cray sitting in third, Jason Mullis sitting in fourth, and rounding out the top five, Patrick Salnier. Well, another East Coaster.
Patrick, David fall on a sixth position, then this is a little bit surprise here.
Yeah, that pit entrance, that really hurt Dave. That hurt him bad.
Yeah. I think he got similar thing in A Series race last year, championship race. This cup, he was just fighting there as well for the championship, but he got some problems. Maybe not such a major like here on the pit entry, but I was really pretty sure he's going to penalize for this entry, but evidently the speed was okay, even if he entered it sideways.
Yeah, it looked like he definitely got his forehand inside the cone, so that may have saved him right there.
Yeah, but looks like Glenn is gaining on him, and it's just behind Glenn, it's Eric.
And Brad's extending his lead. Looks like he's got about a second and a quarter right now.
Yeah, he got almost second and a half. 1,466 right now. 1,499. He's just extending this lead all the time. Here is the fight for the 6th position. Glenn just behind David, and Eric just like taking very high lane.
He's just being consistent, not making mistakes.
Shame it's not gonna pay out here, unless even if something happen, gonna stay on the position here.
Well, I guess that's one way to make sure you win the championship is win the race.
Yes.
No doubt.
Yeah, these rules about the playoffs. Right now you cannot just win the race by sitting somewhere like me in track, somewhere comfortably in top 5, top 10 without winning races, because I just won one race during the whole season.
Right.
And
you have to get out there and run up.
And basically, no, that's points. But right now here you have to fight for win. Be in front of everybody. Otherwise, you are not the champion anymore.
15 to go here.
Yeah, and Brad extend his lead by another tenths. 1,733 right now.
Looks like Jordan may have used up his tires trying to just stay with him. It's amazing how consistent Brad is running.
Todd is hanging up there on 3rd position. Jason is 1,800 behind him. There's Jason. Behind Jason is Patrick, but Patrick is just 3 seconds behind him. And behind Patrick, another 5 seconds is David Camara. Oh, looks like Eric overtook. Eric overtook the Glenn and is now attacking David Camara. Very close, bumper to bumper. And looks like he may going to take 6th position. He's running very high lane and later going down.
Yeah, I've just been comparing lap times between Jordan and Brad, and it's consistently anywhere from 1 to 3/10 slower now. I think Jordan's tires are done. He tried to stay with him and just couldn't.
It looks like Looks like Eric's tires are quite okay because he's just attacking David lap after lap, corner after corner. Oh, contact! I think it was a contact. I can come back and see this from the front position. And he's coming on him out of the corner. And yeah, there was a contact. That is still hanging up there.
Yeah, I see Eric using that high line, and he's just getting.
Oh, looks like David is giving up. David was waving a little bit at the exit of the corner, and Eric going to take a 6th position. Not easily, but
he hasn't gotten it yet.
They are side by side.
David's going to have the high
Okay.
line and the speed off the corner this time.
Okay, he's in front now. And he's like,
and he was
whoa! It was very
Almost
close.
took out
David and Glenn very close again. It happened the same way before. But David was inside
Turn
of
2
Glenn.
Calamity Corner for the A Series. Looks like used tires are the same situation here.
Looks like Glenn is... Oh, Eric lost it. Eric just got the time on the wall. I'm gonna put a replay of this, but he's definitely going very, very high. Oh, and very close to the wall. Oh, he just wrapped the wall and just lost everything here.
That's probably going to tighten his car up just a bit more.
He's just going to stay here. We got 7 laps to go. He's gonna stay here behind Glenn and David. Pretty big gap between Brad, Jordan, and later between Jordan and Todd is a really huge gap, almost half of the front stretch.
It looks like it's about 4 seconds now. What do you got for time?
5 seconds.
5?
Oh, David now wrapped the wall. Now
I
David
think
stay
they're-
behind.
I think they're just nobody wants to take the lead tonight.
Let me check here the replay. David is going high lane and
Well, folks, we got
Definitely hit
the
them.
championships.
definitely hit the wall at the exit of. Now he's hanging behind Eric. Eric is coming to this wall very close, probably using a lot of speed there. And Brad is sitting comfortably on the front.
4 laps to go.
Let me put some distance view to see if we can see Jordan behind him from the blimp camera. But he is...
I think Brad's taking it easy now. I think the lead might be under 4 seconds now.
Right now it's 350. 350. Then I think now he just 3 laps to go. Now he just need to bring it back. But I have to come back to Derek because he's just attacking Glenn again. It's a fight for 6th position here right now. Oh, Eric just coming too close to his bumper, to Glenn's bumper, and just letting him go. Don't want to make any caution right now, but he's very quick on the front line, on a back stretch, and front lane on any stretch is very quick. He got a very big speed on a exit, corner exit. Then it's on a Glenn's bumper again.
And
Okay.
Brad Lane is about to take the white flag.
Yeah, 1 lap to go. Final lap.
1 lap left in this season.
Let's find out. He is really secure. I'm just going to come back. Oh! Eric took the 6th position. He overtook Glenn. Oh, he's blocking him. Just go. His car was going up, then he slowed down just in front of Glenn, blocking him a little bit.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Brad Lane is a B Series champion in the Gunr4sR League.
Yeah, that's very, very, very impressive.
And I must say, brought to you by Pets in Paradise and Todd Gray.
Yeah, Todd Gray. Thanks for
We
sponsoring.
haven't
Dick.
said that enough tonight, by the way.
Yeah, that's Todd Gray is sponsoring here. Pet by Paradise. The sponsor is in right corner all the time. But let's see. Race summary. We got 100 laps on green. And lead changed 5 times. Really good.
Once again, another green flag run.
Then we got the Brad Lane on the 1st position. Jordan Transel was the 2nd. Todd Gray took 3rd place. Jason Mills was 4th. Patrick Desalinier was 5th. Eric come 6th. 7 was Glenn Stanley. 8 was David Camera. 9 Reggie Packard. And Randy Collins closing the top 10. Then it was Billy Waters who was 74 laps down, and you, David, was 98 laps down. That means you did 2. But for
Hey, 98 laps down, I'll take that with a broken wing. Why not?
specific reason. Okay, maybe we bring some guys here. I don't know if Eric coming. Let's bring Eric here.
He's
If I can do
talking to
that.
the guys right now.
Oops.
Post-race little speech.
Okay. Yeah, very nice, very nice. I really like what's going on there. We got the Patrick off track, but I just guess that was a post-race 101 lap. We got some white flag for Patrick here, for Brad here. We got some incidents. Was most of the incidents was David with Glenn.
If everybody here knows the history, everybody will get a laugh about that.
Okay, but there
Most
was
of the incidents were David Glenn. Really, go figure.
yeah. Yeah, that's what we. I mean, not most incident points, but this what we noticed here during the race. That was incident David with Glenn twice, actually. It's a shame David just catch this spin on the entry of the pit lane. He probably could go better, if not that. He didn't lose a lot of time there, but
He might have gotten a top 5, top 4.
yeah,
But
he definitely lost 1-2 positions.
Nobody had anything for Brad tonight.
Yeah, Brad was absolutely stunning today. That job what he put in this car, that's really impressive. He just started as the first one, later he was keep going on front all the time. You mean you know, after the pit stops, then not always happening like you are coming out of pit lanes first, but he was just in front of everybody. Definitely of all the 3 guys who was fighting for the championship here. I don't know if I can go talk to any of the guys.
Yeah, it looks like they're done with their little post race speech.
Okay, can you go there and check if they can come here for the quick interview after the race?
I can do that. 1 sec.
Okay.
User
Beautiful
left your
job.
channel.
Beautiful job by Randy calling problems here. On lap 37, I think he hit the wall only. Not many incidents in this race. Mostly pitting. Glenn Stanley got incident. Not really sure that was a spin in pit lane.
User joined your channel.
Hello, Brad.
Hey, Lucas.
What's happened? What's
was crazy,
happened?
man.
What's
User joined your
happened there? That was good. That was really exciting race to
User
see.
joined your channel.
You was leading all the time. We was pretty sure almost from the very beginning when you start extending your gap between the guys that you are owning this race. How you feeling?
Man, I'm pretty pumped right now. I knew Jordan would be a force to be reckoned with, and Eric himself, and even Todd Cray. I know he wasn't in the Final Four, but he's always fast wherever we go. And I was just impressed that I could maintain the long-term speed. Normally that's where I lack speed. Pretty good starting off, but when tires wear off, I'm pretty trash after that. But yeah, I mean, I held on to it, was able to pull away, and pretty pumped.
Yeah, and you are just a rookie in our league here in B Series, then it's like a double championship for you, almost. Did you know that David got some problems with entering pit lane? Then he lost some positions there, but for most of the race he was hanging just behind you. I mean, in this top 5, let's say. But he was unbeatable here, really, and we enjoy watching this race, and you probably enjoy it to not have anybody in front of you.
Man, I tell you, after the first round of pit stops, I think I had Jordan by 4 or 5 seconds, and he was really aggressive getting the pit road. I was kind of taking it easy, not wanting to lock the tires up, spin the car out coming down pit road, and I wasn't shifting down when I really needed to. And he was very aggressive hitting pit road, and he was knocking off 3, 4, 5 seconds, both pit stops. So I just knew that I had that very last pit stop. I knew I had to pit either a lap after him or pit with him or pit a lap before him, because if he short pitted me, I mean, he was going to gain 3 or 4 seconds just because how aggressive he was entering pit road, but he was also going to gain another 2 or 3 seconds on the track for one lap. He was going to be on fresh tires, so I knew I had to keep an eye on him. But overall, it was a really good race, stayed out of trouble. I just want to appreciate everybody, making a clean race. Eric for putting the league together and doing all the admin stuff, and I appreciate you for putting together this broadcast for us tonight.
No problem at all. We enjoy every minute of it with David. Okay, then congratulations for your championship in B Series in Gunners League, and I hope we're gonna see each other on a track next season. I don't know if you plan to go A Series or you're gonna stick to B Series. As a sponsor of a track series, I hope you're gonna pop in sometimes and join us on a track.
Yes, sir. Yeah, absolutely. I raced a couple truck races this year, but it was really hard for me to get into those since they were on Saturday nights. But yeah, I definitely want to come back and race next year if everybody will have me. And yeah, we'll see about the A Series. It's a totally different car.
Okay, then good luck to you. Eric, you here?
Gotta say, congratulations, Brad. Ran hell of a race tonight, man.
Thank you, David. Appreciate it, man.
What's happened, Eric?
Yeah, I got you.
What's happened with
User was moved out of your channel.
the fighting for positions? I saw the last laps. We was just sticking with watching you taking one position after another. First, like canceling the gap between you and the other guys, and then overtaking Glenn and David. Did you find the speed in the last part of the race? Or they slowed down?
Well, I actually stayed out like 7, 8 laps longer than everybody else did, so I was hoping for a caution there at the end, but it didn't come, so I was on fresher tires there. But it felt like once I got to both Glenn and David, my tires just kind of ran out, and I was right alongside them. Maybe just a little bit faster, but nothing like it was, so I was battling pretty hard just to get by them, because I knew that if I got by David, that was going to put me third place in the final standings. So did that. Pretty happy with how it was. Just car was too tight overall. Just struggled keeping it out of the wall and being able to keep it with everybody else.
Yeah, we saw you overtake Glenn and David, and then you wrap the wall and they overtake you back. We was hoping you're gonna come back on the position in front of them. And you did. And that was pretty exciting part of the race.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay. Do you think we're gonna have a word with Jordan?
User was moved to your channel.
Jordan, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Hey, Jordan. How was the race?
Kind of sucked, dude. Kind of sucked watching everybody just drive, or not everybody, watching Brad just drive away from me. I can only stay with him for like the first couple laps on the beginning of the race, and then after that it was just being out there by myself.
Yeah, we was looking on the beginning of the race at you hanging up behind him, but later the gap started to rise. And actually, we was hoping you're gonna catch him up for the nice battle at the end, but this Brad basically still hold the speed from the track.
Yeah, that last pit stop there, he pitted the same lap that I was going to pit on, and that screwed up my whole plan at the end of the race because I was going to try to pit like a lap or two before him and then try to come out on the track and then hold him off by just running his line and just kind of blocking him. But, I mean, that's just a part of it. Wasn't my year this year.
Did you hope for the caution to come out?
Yeah, I was hoping for a caution, and then if I got a caution, I probably could have done something with them if I started on the outside of them there.